Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm actually in line getting ready to pick up a sandwich and some fries because I'm starving. I have not eaten anything today and it's 2:01. I'm doing this intermittent fasting and my eating window is between 12 and 7, but it's 2:01 and I'm just now eating something. So I am really, really hungry. So I'm just going to grab my sandwich. Hello. Hi.
Am I in your personal space? I'm so sorry. I don't really have personal space.
Okay, good afternoon. Hey, Alta, how are you? All right, so I need to remind you that tomorrow we're going to be having our masterclass, Dark Feminine versus Light Feminine Energy Masterclass. If you have not registered as of yet, you can still register. You can still register up until 5 p.m. tomorrow. And then we will jump into our masterclass at 7:30 p.m. So it is tomorrow, Sunday, April 7th. It's tomorrow, April 7th at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You still have time. So go to the link in my bio, click on it, get registered. You will receive the link for the Zoom that we're going to have. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, so I have to remind you of that also. And then I'm going to be doing a live on Tuesday evening with a fellow coach. Thank you so much. And I'm going to post about that tomorrow. Okay? But I'm going to eat something while I'm talking to y'all. And look. Y'all still on them dating apps. Like, seriously. You about to get chastised. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. If you are still using dating apps, you about to be chastised. Okay? Because here is the reality. This is the truth. People who solely rely on dating apps, they're lazy. Okay? You're lazy. You don't want to take the time that it takes to build quality connections. So what you want to do is you want to jump on the dating app and within a week, you want to meet somebody, you want to message them through the app, you want to try to go out, okay? And the reality is, you will not find a person of quality doing that. You will find quantity, especially if you're a woman. You're going to find a lot of men that will respond to you through the dating app. Women, objectively, have more success with dating apps. And when I say success, I don't mean finding their husband. I mean they have options. Most men do not have options. Like, they don't have women coming in their DM like that. They don't even be matching with women on dating apps like that. Like, can we be real? Most men, the average man, does not have options like that. And I did not believe that for the longest time until some of my guy friends, like, I actually saw their dating app. And over time, I saw how it was going. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. Like I said, I have not eaten all day. It's now 2:05 and I'm eating a little something and I'm hungry. So you're gonna have to forgive me. But seriously, she said the lady Yancey met her man on the dating app. She is the exception. She is the exception and not the rule. And see, that's what you all don't want to accept. You will not accept that people who meet a decent person on a dating app is 5%. It's 5%. And yet, You hoping to be in that 5%. So I don't know what to tell you. But 5% of people on dating apps are actually genuine people, are actually like, not crazy out of their mind, not psychopathic, not sociopathic, not narcissistic, aren't married. It's like, that's 5% of people. Most of the people on dating apps have problems, have issues, have personality disorders. They're married. They're not straight. And for some reason, I don't know why, people will not accept that statistic. Y'all really be thinking most of y'all are going to find your husband on the dating app. You're not. Sorry. What you're doing, and I've told you this before, you're using short-term mating strategy and you want long-term results. That's never going to line up. That's never going to line up. If you use short-term mating strategies, you're going to get short-term results. And that's what a lot of y'all are doing. Oh, sorry. Not sorry. All right. I saw someone's comment on here. Hold on. Yeah. Yancey is in the 5%. And it's not to say that you may not be in the 5%, but again, I need to tell you the statistics. Okay, hello. I gotta give you the data. I gotta give you the numbers. Yeah, everybody in a hurry, they have quantity, bone collector, not quality. Yeah, that's what dating apps are all about. So, my guy best friend, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story time. You ready? So, my guy best friend, going through a breakup, he reached out to me the other day. He's like, look, I want you to set me up on Hinge. I want you to set me up on the dating app. We took a bunch of pictures. I edited those pictures. He's like, I want you to write my bio. I want you to tell me the 3 prompts I should answer. We're going to do the voice note, the whole 9, right? Okay. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And I tell him the same thing. Even the men, I tell the men the same thing. 5%. You got a 5% chance. And honestly, if I was being biased, I might tell the men that they have a 9% chance. So their chances go up just a little bit. But if I'm being honest, it's 5%. 95% of the women on dating apps, not viable. And y'all don't want to hear that, especially the women on this live. Y'all don't want to hear that. But there's a lot of women out here with problems. So I said, okay. But again, you're using a short-term mating strategy and you want long-term results. So the last woman that he dated, he met her on a dating app. And he got short-term results. And people get mad when I tell them that. But yet, this is what is so funny. You get mad when I tell you that, but the results speak for themselves. Why are you mad at me? Like, make it make sense. Come on now. Everybody on this live, if you have ever used a dating app, tell me about the results that you've gotten. Like, you tell me. Tell me about the results that you've gotten from using the dating app. That way you don't need to be mad at me. You need to be mad at yourself. Like, you don't need to be mad at me. Tell me the results that you've gotten from the dating app. Okay? And that's that right there. It speaks for itself. Most of y'all have not met your husband. Most of y'all have not met a man of quality. Like, can we be honest? Can we be honest on this live? Yeah. She said, oh, I agree with you. I'd rather go out and meet. Yep. So life in the overtime says, what are we supposed to do? I'm going to answer that question. I answer that question all the time, but you don't listen. I answer that question all the time, and you don't listen. So, you don't listen. I be telling y'all what to do, and you don't listen. But I'm going to tell you again. Okay. Just being me 100. I've tried 5 different dating apps in the last 4 months, and it was so disappointing. You see, that's the results. That's the results you're getting. CG Shabu says they all say their friends made them create the profiles. I know, isn't that sad? And that ain't true. They created them profiles because they're looking for somebody. But they're going about it all the wrong way. Ain't nobody make them profiles. But that's what they say. You're right. That's what they say. They all say that. Ain't nobody make them profiles. They went on them profiles. So, no, that's not what happened. But you're using short-term mating strategies when you are utilizing dating apps, and you are going to get short-term results. If you want long-term results, if you want quality results, you must use long-term mating strategies. And I'm going to talk about a few of them today. But here's the stitch. You must be patient. You must take your time. Long-term mating strategies take time. And many of you don't want to do that. You want Mr. Right yesterday. You're 38 years old. You're down to your last 20 eggs, and you need to get married and have a family and all the things. And I don't have that kind of time, Anita. Okay, then you're going to keep getting the results you're getting. Because honestly, when we're talking about quality, when we're talking about quality anything, quality food, quality people, quality interactions and experiences, quality houses, quality cars, like when we're talking about quality anything, it takes time. It takes time to have things of quality. You cannot rush it. It cannot be made overnight. And that's what none of y'all want to do. I'm getting ready to park, y'all, so I can look at your comments, because I see comments coming in, and I gotta park in just a minute. I can't make this up. Okay? It's gonna take time. And a lot of y'all don't want to take the time. You don't want to take the time that is needed to have a quality person and a quality interaction. All right, now I done parked. I pulled in the driveway. The dating app never set well with me. I tried it once, but deleted it within an hour. Yeah, it's insane. Dating apps is crap. Yep. And yet, after 6 months, I found a man of God. I don't know if you found him on the dating app. Jubilee Life Coach. I would love to know that. Did you find him on the dating app? Because if you did, you're within the 5%. 0. Dated a guy for 3 years from a dating app. My first time on there. Oh, wow. I consider that to be somewhat, Hey, can you let out the dogs? Let the dogs out. Just let them outside. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to tell my son to let out the dogs, because they've been in there since 2 o'clock. They've been in there since 9 o'clock, and it's 2 something. So, yeah, my son and I are coming home at the same time, and I'm like, let out the dogs. Okay, you will not meet them. He said organic can be challenging, too, but I'm going to tell you, see, the reason why you all keep saying organic is challenging is because it takes time. It takes time and y'all are impatient. That's the only difference. Organic is going to actually take time and effort, and that's what y'all do not want to do. That's why you keep saying it's hard and it's so challenging. It's because it takes time, and it requires effort. And what kind of effort am I talking about? The effort that is more than you sitting in your bed with your hair cap on, having your freshly washed face and putting your eye cream on and just pulling out that phone and swiping right or left. It's going to take a little more effort than that. Okay? It's going to take a little more effort than that. That's what's going on. Plenty back in 2015. Okay, met a great guy 1 year in. All right, all things possible. I know that's right. Excellent. I honestly don't like them, but I did meet my man and we were able to get married. He was a quality man, but it was a year before I met him. He unfortunately died of COVID. Oh my goodness. Bless you. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. That would be so disheartening. I done finally found a good man and he died. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Don't nobody want to go through that. I showed up to a lunch date and the guy looked 20 years older than his profile pic. He admitted that he lied about his age because he wanted to attract younger women. Oh Lord. Bruh, we done. You disqualified. You disqualified for lying and deceiving. Like, there wouldn't even have been a first date. I would have walked off. You disqualified for lying and deceiving. How are you going to start a relationship like that? Lord. Everybody want a quick fix. Too impatient. Exactly. Dated, engaged, things went south, back in the pool, but not looking anymore. Yeah, me neither. Like, I'm good. I be telling people that. I'm good. I'm focused on my life. I'm focused on my purpose. I'm focused on other things. Do I believe that God has a husband out there for me? I do, because I know my God. You know, my God can do anything and everything and all things. However, I am focused on other things. I am open. I am available, right? And that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not actively but I'm open and available. That's kind of what I like to say. Anything worthwhile having takes time, even when purchasing stock. Precisely. And see, it's a long game. It's a long game. Jubilee Life Coach says, yes, she met her man on a dating app. All right. I love it. Like I said, you're in that 5%. Because most of us, that's not going to be our story. It's not. You're in that 5%. How many dates before deciding you're not feeling someone? 3. You must give a man 3 dates, 3 face-to-face interactions. And then if you're still not feeling him, put him back out there. Send him back out there. We good. But you must go out 3 times. You must talk on the phone in between then. Stop all this texting. Y'all, I'm going to eat my sandwich. Stop all this texting. Okay? But if you meet him face-to-face 3 times, and remember, face-to-face could be, they do this all the time. Y'all. I asked for mayonnaise, and they put 1,000. Oh, my God. It's so crazy. Can I just get the sandwich? Why the sandwich got to have all this mayonnaise on it? I just asked for mayonnaise. That was it. I said, hey, can I get a little mayonnaise? And the mayonnaise is crazy on the sandwich. So, but y'all going to have to forgive me because I'm hungry. I've not eaten anything all day. Look, I got some, speaking of things taking time, I got some braised beef. That's been in there. That braised beef has been slow cooking since 8 o'clock this morning. That's what I mean when I say things take time. That braised beef, them peppers, them onions, them mushrooms, it's been in there cooking since 8 a.m. And I'm going to go and turn it off around 3 or 4 p.m. And you talk about some good eating. But see, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all want this fast food. Look, I'm about to eat this fast food now. And this fast food is simply because my stomach is eating itself. Okay? That's why I'm eating this. I know better than to eat this. I want some real food, but I'm going to take a couple bites of this because my stomach is eating itself. And then I'm going to throw the rest away, and then I'm going to prepare for my good dinner tonight. But y'all don't know nothing about that. Good things take time. They said apps do not work. I'd rather meet in public. Yeah. What about the elite dating apps? There is an app where highly educated and rich people meet. There are a few. And I'm going to be honest with you. One of them's called The League. It's going to take a minute for you to get in. And you can buy your way in. That's the other thing, y'all. These dating apps are crazy expensive. So 5 years ago, when I did my dating app experiment, dating apps was like $25 a month, $29 a month. I went into Hinge so I could get my friends' dating app set up. $49.99. The League wants anywhere between $60 and $99. Some of them want $200. $200 a month for the high-end dating app. Oh, Lord, you better promise me a husband. That better come with a ring. They expensive. So, she said waiting for the membership to run out. I know that's right. Because y'all, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Dating apps exist to make companies rich. They don't give a darn about you finding Mr. or Miss Right. They don't care about you. They exist to get rich. So the dating apps that you pay for, the dating apps that have the ads on it, the ad revenue, dating apps exist to make you rich. And you know what? Y'all really not going to like this. So I own stock in some dating apps. I own stock in some dating apps. That's the only way a dating app can get my attention. So, I'm just telling y'all. Thank you. That's the only way a dating app is going to get my attention. Okay, Plenty of Fish. That's one of the worst ones. Yeah, lying is a big no for me. It should be. Definitely stop the texting. Yeah, they lie like nobody's business. All lies. Good Lord. Y'all, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Okay, thank you, Miss Chicana. She said you got to ask for light mail. Okay, good. Because they tripping. They tripping on my sandwich, y'all. I agree with you on things taking time. It does. It does, y'all. It's going to take time. She said it's challenging, but I will give 3 dates. I'm quick to keep it moving. See, that's the problem, though. We're too quick to keep it moving. Take your time. Give a person 3 dates. And how about this? If you're technically just dating, not sleeping with, not having sex, if you're just dating, you can be dating other people. What's the problem? If I'm out here and I'm open and available and I'm just dating, I could give a man 3 dates because he ain't the only man I'm giving 3 dates to. Like, you can date other people. You don't have to just focus on him. For me, all apps, it's a no. Same. It's like people are in a rush to get into bed. Yep. Either that or get married or have children. Yeah, they're in a rush because, and you know why? Y'all really not going to like this. You know why y'all are so rushed? Because you wasted your 20s. You wasted your 20s. Some of y'all wasted your 30s. And now you're in a rush to have something real when you should have been focused on that from Jump Street. You should have been focused on trying to lay the foundation to have something real back in your 20s. That's why I'm telling my daughter, hey, all of this mess you doing is about to come to an end. This is about to come to an end. Like when you graduate from undergraduate, we good. We are now on the road to looking for a husband. You're now on the road to looking for something real. And it's not to say she's going to get married in the next year or two. She's on that road. She is not having a hot girl or a city girl summer every year until she's 35. Like, no, we talked about it the other night. And she was like, yeah, I'm thinking about my future. I'm thinking about having a family and my husband and all of that. I said, yep. She said some of her girlfriends are still kind of doing the hot girl summer thing. And she tired. She said, I'm tired of it. I want to work this summer. I got classes and I'm focused on my future. I was like, that's right. That's my baby. Nope, not spending $200 on a dating app. There are people that do. There are people that do. There are people that do. He said they love slopping mayo on, and if you have hot sandwich, it melts and drips everywhere, but they want to skimp on the meat. Make you want to slap them with it. Trying to be funny, yeah. She said, hurry up and become a matchmaker, Miss Anita. Well, I am working. Here's something for y'all to know, and I can't divulge everything, but I do work with several people and several companies, people who are starting dating apps, people who are, and they're trying to do a dating app kind of in a different way. So they're trying to do like courtship apps. You all know I'm affiliated with the Courtship Network. And so their app is already in existence. You can go to the link in my bio. You can click on it and get signed up. So the Courtship Network already exists. There are other courtship apps that people are working on. They're working on getting started. And the goal is to try to blend the two together, right? That is the goal, that if people are just so hard pressed to use technology, I want to take technology. I also want to take the old fashioned in real life, take your time. Like I want to blend those two things together. Because right now it looks like people are hard pressed to use technology. They just want to use technology. They're like, nope, I can't imagine meeting somebody in real life. They're just hard pressed to use technology. So I am actually trying to figure out how to blend those two things together. That's what I can't quite figure out, is how do we blend, this use of technology, which is dating apps, because y'all seem to love them. Let's put it this way. Y'all have a love-hate relationship with the dating apps. And so I've been working with different people trying to figure that out. Like, how do we figure that out? Let me know that investment strategy. They have high-end dating to keep out the undesirables. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you all. If you're paying $200 a month for a dating app, that is weeding out a lot of foolishness. Like, you need to understand that. There is a benefit to going with an app like that. Like, you are weeding out a lot of foolishness. There are a lot of people in this world, men and women, that are not going to pay $200 a month for a dating app. So if you are on a $200 a month dating app, the chances are pretty good that you're going to weed out a lot of foolishness. Most people are not spending that kind of money that are not serious. So most people are not spending $200 on a dating app and they're not serious. My little puppy, she done ran over here. She better not be digging no holes up in my yard. I know that. I'm keeping my eye on her. Look at her. She's smelling. She's smelling, y'all. I can see it. She's smelling. So one thing I can say for sure, if you're spending $200 on a dating app, you can best be assured you're not going to meet but so much riffraff. Okay? That happened to me before. He said to me, y'all lie about y'all look so I can lie about my age. Oh, Lord. Y'all better stop. Stop with these older men. Thank you. I said ask for mail on the side. Thank you. Okay? So, playtime is over and school is out. Now, when people young, they want to play till at least 35. 35 is not young. And I've been telling y'all this forever. 35 is not young. That's not young. My mother was on her second marriage by the time she was 35. By the time she was 24, she had 2 children. She had a husband. By the time she was 35, she was on her second marriage. She was on her 3rd house. 35 is not young. I don't know who told you that's young. It's not. You're a full-fledged grown-up adult. You should be in your career. You should be, honestly, you should be 10 years deep in your career. By the time you're 35, you should be 10 years deep in your career. But y'all just play all these games and all this mess. No, 35 is not young. Okay, how about this? Ladies are going to hate this. By the time you are 35, ladies, you are down to 10% of your egg source. 90% of the eggs you were born with are gone. So you can keep playing those games if you want. By the time you're 40, you're down to 4%. 4% of the eggs you were born with, that's all you got left. 96% of your eggs is gone. So keep playing these games. As they say, stupid games win stupid prizes. Y'all don't want to hear some biological facts, but that's what I'm here to drop. I'm not on dating apps anymore. Yeah, no, don't. I want to meet someone organically. Please do. But I will admit that meeting men in person has become challenging over the last 5 years. Not many men even approach me. Yeah, but I'm going to give you some. She said, thanks, Anita, for making us feel bad. I do not manage the feelings of others. That's the first thing. So when I speak biological facts, how you feel about it is how you feel about it. I don't have anything to do with that part. It just comes out. And what you do with it is up to you. Okay, so now I'm going to end this by giving you, yeah, so many mothers failed us. They did. I'm going to end this by giving you some good time-tested advice on how to meet a quality person, on how to use long-term mating strategy to have long-term success. You ready? And again, if you're lazy, if you're low effort, here's another excuse y'all use. I'm introverted. If you're introverted, I don't be going out like that. So these are all the excuses y'all want to use, right? So you're not going to listen. You're not going to apply any of this strategy. You're not going to do any of these things, but I'm still going to give it to you. Because one thing about me that I always tell people, I'm going to tell you. You may be a year from now, you may be 5 years from now, but you're going to be like, Anita told me that. Anita said that. She told me that about the dating app. She told me that about this. She told me that. I'm going to tell you. Because I am the Titus 2 woman. I'm the woman, the older woman, trying to advise younger women and younger men. Like, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you what the real is. Now, whether you do something with it or not, that's up to you. But I'm going to tell you. That's how I sleep at night. Okay? I'm going to tell you. All right. You ready? Okay. She said, well, all righty then. Okay. So true. The church did too. Yeah. They really let y'all down. I agree. We can't even with the church. Yeah. Okay. She said, I'm outside this summer. Good. I have to be seen. Thank you. Thank you for that segue. Number one, you need to be outside of your home. Pretty straightforward, right? You need to be on the other side of your door. That other side of your door could be in someone else's home, someone else's cookout, someone else's barbecue, someone else's card night, someone else's game night. You just don't need to be in your house. You need to be on the other side of your door. I would recommend you be on the other side of your door at least twice a week. Twice a week. You got that? Now, what are you doing when you on the other side of your door? Stop ordering everything online. Stop ordering your groceries. Stop ordering Uber Eats. Stop ordering DoorDash. Stop ordering stuff to come to your house. Put an end to that. We need to make a challenge where you are no longer going to order every and anything and let it come to your house. That ends today. I cannot tell y'all the last time I did any of that. Well, okay, let me reel that back. I did order my puppy a new harness from Amazon that was delivered 2 days ago. Because I actually did go to PetSmart and Petco and True Value. I went to these other pet places, right? The pet place up the street. And they did not have a proper no-pull harness. So I had to break down and order that from Amazon. Prior to that, I can't tell you the last time I used Amazon. I can't tell you the last time I used Uber Eats, DoorDash. I never order my groceries online. I never order them from Kroger, Walmart, wherever y'all get your groceries. Never. I always walk into the physical store. I pick out my fruits and vegetables. I pick out my meats. I pick out my food. And then look, I go in every aisle. You ready, ladies? When you go to the grocery store, you go in every aisle. I go down the baby aisle. I go down the pet supply aisle. I go down the paper products. I go down every single aisle in the grocery store when I'm grocery shopping. That's the first tip I got for you. You ready? Ladies, go down every single aisle. Okay? So you're going to go to the grocery store, which we just talked about. You're going to buy your food and pick it out and pay for it. And you're going to go down every aisle. You're going to try to go to the grocery store on Sunday afternoon, evening, between 3 or 4 p.m. until 7 or 8 at night. You're going to also try to go to the grocery store Monday night, Tuesday night. Okay? You might have success on Saturday, but I don't suggest it. I suggest Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay? As if you go on Monday and Tuesday, you go in the evening after you get off of work. That's when men go to the grocery store. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay? Okay? But the Uber Eats, over. DoorDash, done. Okay? Amazon, no. You're going to go out to the mall. You're going to go out to the Petco. You're going to go out to the Target. You're going to go out to the Walmart. And you're going to buy what you need in a store. That's the first part. You have become unsocialized. You have become disconnected from society because you are using your home as this cocoon, as this, like, I don't know, you just, my home, my Netflix, my DoorDash, my Uber Eats, my Amazon. No, that's what's hurting y'all. You are completely disconnected from society. And you do not know how to properly socialize in the real world. So you're going to dead that. And let me tell y'all, when COVID was in its heyday, when COVID was at its height, Anita was out in these streets. I was still seeing people at the grocery store. I was going to Home Depot and Lowe's. I was going to Target. I was going to Walmart. Anita was in these streets every day. My kids were like, dang, Ma, you go out more now than you did when it was no COVID. I said, yeah. Yeah, because number one, the government ain't going to tell me what to do. Okay, I'm a rebel at heart. Okay, I'm a rebel at heart. The government ain't going to tell me what to do. It's not going to tell me what to shoot in my body. Like, I am rebellious by nature to some extent. So that was a lot of the reason, like, I'm going to do what I want to do. Okay, damn that. But you're disconnected. You're completely disconnected from society. Okay? And how about this? Let's go here. I am a regular at my grocery stores. There are 3 grocery stores within 3 miles of my house. I go to all 3 of them. I am a regular. All the checkers know me. The manager knows me. Oh, hey, Anita, hey. Like, okay, it's that level of familiarity. Remember the video I posted where the young man talked about familiarity? That is how you have long-term success in dating. People must be familiar with you. You must make people feel safe. You must make people feel comfortable. They have to see you over and over and over. That is the secret sauce. So when I was younger, how I did that, I would go to the same type of bars. I would go to the same type of like speakeasies or clubs or, restaurants. I was what we call a regular. I was a regular. I knew all the bartenders. I knew all the wait staff. I tipped well. That level of regularity, of familiarity, that's what made me approachable. Like, oh, Anita's here every Sunday. Oh, Anita's here every Wednesday night. Oh, and if a guy couldn't get his courage up the first night that he saw me, he would come back. He would see me again. I would have the same approachable spirit. Maybe he wasn't ready just yet. He would see me again. And eventually, that man would work up the courage to say, hey, you're like a regular here, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah. And that's how we would date. That's how all of my relationships were started. All of my relationships were started by building familiarity. Every relationship I've had is from word of mouth, being around that person over and over and over, being a regular somewhere, right? Knowing them from work, knowing them from school. That's how all my relationships began. Being introduced by someone we both know and trust. Every relationship I've ever been in, that's how it began. Familiarity. That is your superpower. All right, let me look at your comments. She's right about the day men go to the grocery store. Thank you. Please tell them to be open to conversation. Ladies, be open to conversation. Okay. This sounds like my next door neighbor. She has not left the house in months. Oh my God. Yeah. You definitely have a point, Miss Anita. Thank you. Yeah. Y'all are completely disconnected, completely unsocialized. And it's like seeing y'all out of y'all house. Y'all act like a scared, like a scared fox or a scared rabbit or something. Like, oh, let me hurry up and go in here and let me get back to my, what the hell? What are y'all doing? I take my time. I walk out of my house every day and I take my time. I'm not scared. Why y'all acting scared to be in the grocery store? Why you acting scared to be in Target? Make it make sense. I don't understand it. What are you scared of? And ladies, be on your best look. Have your everyday look. I keep telling y'all about this. Have your everyday look. Okay? Be on your best look when you on the other side of your door. Don't have on your pajamas. Don't have on your slippers. Please don't have on your bonnet. Be in your best look. Okay? Gentlemen, you too. You can't cut shopping online out completely. Traffic jams and wrecks, crazy out there. People deal with the world all day, every day, and we need a break from all that. The truth is, y'all don't. You don't deal with the world every day. There is no traffic jams. There is no crazy wrecks because most people work from home. You don't deal with the world. That's my point exactly. COVID has made people lazy. And now, for the job to ask you to come in 2 days a week, y'all are crying. Oh my God, my job want me to come in 2 days a week. Can you believe that? You need to take your behind in 5 days a week. You desocialized person. So, no, y'all are completely disconnected. And you wonder why you're sitting here relying on a device to meet a person. You're literally, guess what you're going off of? Short-term mating. Oh, do they look good? Oh, what did they write? Swipe left, swipe right. What? You can't pick a whole entire three-dimensional person off of those two things. But that's what y'all are doing. And when it doesn't work out, oh darn, oh these dating apps, and then you go back on them again and you do it all over. Have you ever met a man and dated him from the grocery store? Yes, I have. I met a man in the grocery store 2 weeks ago, a lovely Indian gentleman named Shri. I told y'all this. Yes, I have. I've dated a man I met a man at the grocery store and went on dates with him. He was not my man, but yes, we went on dates. We went on dates. We sure did. Okay? I need to smile more when I see a man I find attractive. Yes, you do. Whereas I am bubbly, I don't know why it's a struggle to smile. Please smile. Please smile. That's the most attractive thing a woman can wear. Smile. There you go. Oh, and look away and look again. Okay? Y'all don't know how to flirt. Y'all don't know how to flirt. I will say an amen to the advice that you've imparted. Thank you. But y'all need to be on the other side of your door. Okay, now here's number 2. You ready? Number 2, you need to join organizations. You need to join sports leagues. You need to join meetup groups. You need to join bowling leagues. You need to join groups that, maybe you're a pet owner. Maybe you're, what else? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, there's all kind of groups, a foodie group, a movie group, a game group. You need to join community. You need to join a church, and that church needs to have a thriving community. But you need to join a community. And again, you need to regularly go to these groups. You need to regularly show up. You need to be on the other side of your door. People need to become familiar with you. People need to feel your vibe every week. Oh, wow, Anita's mad cool. She's gone on, I belong to a black hiking group. So I go on a hike maybe once or twice a month. I would love to go once or twice a week, but my schedule doesn't allow. But I go on a hike maybe once or twice a month. And I've done that now for about a year. I've been a member of this group for about a year. And so now it's like, yeah, Anita's mad cool. Anita has a game night at her house. Everybody come. But that is the type of camaraderie. That is the type of community you have to be willing to build. And who knows who else is going to come into that community. So there are men already in that community. New men could come into that community. And you're right there. Oh, hey. Oh, your name's Brian. It's so good to meet you. Welcome. Yeah, we love to hike. We hike all over the city. We go out into Shenandoah Valley. We love to hike in the south side. Like, and I am just as warm. I'm just as just warm and inviting and open. And he leaves that exchange like, wow, that was a really nice exchange. Okay, I'm going to show up again. And he shows up again. And I'm also warm and I'm also curious about him. And, oh, tell me more about yourself, you know. And he's like, huh, okay, I'm kind of feeling this vibe. That leads to long-term mating. But you picking a person based on their picture and based on a few words written down, that is called short-term mating. That is called, I'm looking for somebody tonight. I'm looking for somebody for the summer. I'm looking for somebody over Christmas break. I'm looking for somebody over spring break. None of that leads to long-term mating because already you're using a strategy that, okay, so you're picking someone based on those two things. Those are not ways to determine if a person is a good long-term partner. Brienne Nicole says, I've met crazy men in person. A lot of men tell me up front that they are not looking for anything serious. Yeah, just pass them by. Pass them by. Don't feel a way about that. Yes, ladies, put on a cute workout outfit like I got and go out. These men out here be honey. Okay. Yeah. Can we make an exception for ATL traffic? You got to get on the other side of your door. So however you do that, you can walk, ride a bike, but you got to get on the other side of your door. Okay, the gym is also a good place. I agree. I get a few hellos when I go. So let me tell you about the gym. Again, I'm a regular. I go at the same time, on the same days, but every now and again, a girl will get curious, right? So every now and again, I'll be picking up my daughter from work and I have to pass the gym, right? And let's say it's at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. A girl will get curious and I'll go, you know what? Let me leave about 30 minutes early. I'm going to go into the gym. I'm going to walk on the treadmill. Let me see who be in here. Because that's normally not when I go. I always go between 7 and maybe 9. Sometimes 6:30 and 9. So I always go in the morning. I want to get my workout one and done, out of the way. But every now and again, I switch it up. I will go at 6 o'clock at night. I will go at 7 o'clock at night. One time last week, I went at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I just switch it up, or I'll switch up the days. I normally always go Sunday, Monday, and then I'll go Wednesday, sometime Saturday if I have time, but usually 3 to 4 days. And sometimes I'll switch it up. I'll go Tuesday. I'll go Saturday. Right? I will switch it up. So that's what I say to people going to the gym. If you have a regular time that you go, a regular day that you go, that's fine. But every now and again, switch it up. And then be friendly, be open, speak to people, not just men. When I go into the gym, I speak to the older people. I speak to the men. I speak to the women. I speak to everybody. Hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, is it okay if I use this machine? And da-da-da. And I make small talk. I do that every time I go to the gym. Every time I go to the gym. They know me. They know me. I'm a regular. So, yes, I want y'all to start doing that, too. I just went out with a 29-year-old from the grocery store. I heard that. I'm 38. Ooh, I know that's right. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay? They afraid because a lot of people really need professional help, therapy, mental illness. That's why they're a closed-in introvert. That ain't why everybody is an introvert. It ain't that. But still, okay? So, yes, your gym. And remember what the gentleman said in the video. And this is going to be hard for y'all to hear. But take out your earphones. Take off your headphones. Take out your earphones. Be open to being approached. Be open, right? Don't be on your phone the whole time. Put your phone down and walk on the treadmill. And look, they have televisions. They have televisions in the gym that you could just be looking at. You don't need to listen to it. Just look at it. They have music playing in the gym. So take your headphones out. Take your earphones off, put your phone down, get on the treadmill, or the Stairmaster, whatever you're doing, and be approachable. Okay? Be approachable, because if you have that in your ears, no, you're not approachable. Speaking to people is challenging. I'm tired of people from my line of work. I get it. Okay. She said, I have my AirPods in the gym. You have your AirPods in. Yeah, I really want you to take them out every now and again. Dating is dead? I hope not. I hope not, because how are y'all going to get married? How are you going to have families? I thought women didn't like being approached at the gym. We need to get over that. Now, I'm going to give you the ideal time to approach a woman at the gym, but we need to get over that, because again, a gym is a community. So here's what I'm going to suggest. You catch her when she's first coming in. You catch her when she's leaving. Those are the ideal times for you to approach a woman at the gym. So if a man sees me coming in the door, he sees me coming out of the locker room like I just got there, that's his time to approach me. Or he sees me getting off a machine. He sees me putting my weights up. He sees me going to the little lockers out there where I'm getting my jacket or I'm getting my keys. That's the time to approach me. Okay? That's the time to approach me. So there are ideal times in which to approach a woman. So not, dead in the middle of her workout, but you're going to try to do, I see her coming in, or I see her working out. Let me keep my eye on her and then wait until she's getting ready to leave. That's how you do it. Okay? Me too. Please walk past me, treadmill, and smile. There you go. Okay? But it's a community. The gym is a community. It is a place where people see us over and over and over. We need to start speaking. We need to start being, approachable and open, and give people that opportunity to eventually get to know us and eventually ask us on dates. Yeah, she says, approach us, fellas, wherever seize the moment. That's right. Okay? But yes, you need to be within community. You also, lastly, and then I got to get going, you need to develop strong friendship circles. It shocks me the number of people that don't have friends. Like, I am shocked. Like, I hear it from clients. I hear it from other people. Like, yeah, I really don't have friends like that. What? What? You ain't got no friends? But I hear this a lot. I really don't have friends like that. Or women will say, I don't get along with other women. And y'all know that's toxic, right? Y'all know that's toxic. I don't get along with other women. I don't mess with other women like that. No, you got to get over that. You need friends. So the first thing I would do is suggest you find a good friend circle. Yeah, not having friends is a turnoff. You cannot sustain relationships. Yikes, exactly. So it shocks me that people don't have friends. So the first thing I want you to do, really, before you find a man or find a woman, is find some friends. Yeah, she said, if a man don't have friends, I run. I agree. So get some friends. That's the first order of business. Do all this that I'm telling you so you can meet friends, right? Meet some friends, do stuff with them, and Meetup is great for that. Most of my friends I met through Meetup. Most of my friends I've had, for a very long time. But a lot of my new friends, like the friends I've met in the last 5 years, I've met them all through Meetup. Meetup is fabulous. You have, co-ed groups where it's men and women. You have all women groups. You have all men groups. But Meetup is a wonderful, wonderful resource that you all are not utilizing. And you're meeting people in person. You're doing like-minded things together. And you're building community. So I'm about to go in here now. I'm going to set up. So the first thing I'm going to do is send out an email just to remind everybody about tomorrow's masterclass. But the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a meetup event for my meetup. I am in charge of a meetup, and it's called the Personal Development and Growth Group. And it's all about, all things personal growth and development and all that stuff. But I am actually going to set up a dinner. We're going to have a dinner in our group probably in the next 2 weeks. And we're going to talk about all kinds of weird stuff. We talk about law of attraction. We talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. Reiki, all kinds of interesting stuff. But yes, I will go in here and schedule a dinner and try to get everybody in the group to come out and come to the dinner. But it's all about community. It's all about seeing the same people over and over and over and being willing to welcome in new people in your group. Okay? But that's where we need to go. And and this is a big if I could find a way to marry the technology, I kind of think that's what Meetup has done. Meetup has taken the technology and it has married it with community. It's married it with in real life events. If I could find a dating app kind of like that, so a courtship app plus, add to that community. So in just live events, in real life events, I would love that. I would absolutely love that. I wonder if there is a version of Meetup in the UK. I believe there is. Now, I don't know what it is, but I believe there is a version of that. But it is absolutely amazing. I love Meetup. And y'all need to, be on Meetup. And you're going to join 2 to 3 groups, 4 groups. So I am in a dog owners group. We meet up at the dog park. You talk about a blast. We meet up at the dog park. Y'all, we got hawks out here. We meet up at the dog park like once a month. It's a blast. And it's like 50 people deep. 50 people deep, y'all, at the dog park. It is a blast. And we just be hanging out with our dogs and talking to each other and talking about our dogs. It's a blast. But I also am, I have a couple of female only meetup groups. One of them is like a businesswoman's meetup group. I'm also in a meetup group. So the hikers, the black hikers, I'm in that meetup group. I'm in an RVA 40 plus, and that's a co-ed group, just men and women getting together, doing stuff, going out. I'm in that group. What else? I'm in another ladies group, like a 40 plus. That might be a 40 plus ladies group, and we just be doing stuff, traveling. I'm in a travel group, destination ladies group. That's a travel group. But yeah, y'all need to get on Meetup. Y'all need to get on Meetup. So anyway, so I've given y'all my advice. Okay, get on the other side of your door. Stop delivering everything to your house. Okay, go out at least twice a week. Buy everything you need out at the store, whatever store that is. But you must be on the other side of your door at least twice a week. You must take your time, because the truth of the matter is, my way is not going to happen in a day. It's not even going to happen in a week. You must take your time. And that's what a lot of y'all do not want to do. You want to download the app, put your profile on it, and within 24 hours, you want to have 10 matches. And in the next week, you want to be out on your first date. And as fast as it started, that's as fast as it's going to end. You must take your time. You must be a part of a community. I belong to a pickleball community on the south side. I'm waiting for the one right up the street. So there's a pickleball court right up the street that's getting ready to open up. And I will be joining. I will be getting a membership, and I will be in there playing pickleball. But you must join a community. That is the secret sauce, ladies and gentlemen. You must become familiar, and other people must become familiar to you. You should not be taking no chance like a cold dating app. That's what y'all are doing. It's like cold calling. You know what? I might have better, if I'm being honest, I would have better luck calling numbers at random. That's what y'all doing. Y'all just dialing numbers at random, and whoever answer, hey, ho, may I speak to Michael? Oh, you have the wrong number. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Who is this? You'll be better off doing that than what y'all doing on the dating app. It's like cold calling. That's what you're doing. You don't know anything about this person other than what they look like. And now we finding out from this live that that's a lie. That's a lie. So what you thought they looked like, they don't look like. That picture is 20 years old. That picture has been photoshopped. That picture is of somebody else. So that's the first lie. The picture you seeing may not be them. And then you going by the little blurb. You going by the little blurb that they wrote. But that's it. That's it. That's all you got. That's a stranger, ladies. That's a stranger. I'd be darned if I put my safety and my health in jeopardy over a stranger. I would rather see a man at the gym over and over and over, speak to him every time, and build some sort of camaraderie. Like, yeah, I see this guy pretty regular. You know, there's a level of familiarity. He's not doing anything crazy at the gym. He's, you know, I'd rather do that. Even that is better than the cold calling y'all are doing. I might as well just pick up my phone, dial a bunch of numbers at random, and see who pick up. That's honestly what you're doing. That's what you're doing. So, you need community. Now, again, I'm going to tell you the truth. It's going to require energy, and it's going to require effort. You got to, oh, there's the balloons. I finally figured out what the balloons were for. It's me and my fingers. It's me and my hand gestures is causing the balloons. But it's going to require energy and effort. And a lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but that is the secret sauce. You've got to put forth energy and effort. You've got to get on the other side of your door, and you've got to build community. You've got to be consistent. What if we learned about everything out in the world? What creates success? Consistency. Consistency creates success. People doing the same thing over and over and over. Those are the successful people in the world. And so, that's what I'm asking you to do. But you know what? That is the long-term dating strategy. That's what I teach people. How to have long-term dating strategy. I do not teach people short-term dating strategy because me personally, I believe I'm doing them a disservice. They can, trust me, if I went that short-term dating strategy route, they would meet men. They'd meet a whole lot of men. But they would grow frustrated. Those men wouldn't work out. Like, they would start getting frustrated. Well, Anita, I'm meeting these men, but it's not working out because the truth is I'm teaching them short-term dating strategy. But I teach women long-term dating. This is a long game. Like when you're waiting on your husband, when you're preparing for your husband, it's a long game, ladies. It is not a microwave. It's a slow cooker. It's a crock pot, boo. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go in here now and turn off this meat. And I'm going to bake me some potatoes. And I'm going to eat some of that squash and some of that broccoli. And when I tell y'all I'm going to sit down at 6 o'clock and have the best meal of my life. But guess what? It took all day. That meal been in there cooking all day. See, that's what y'all not willing to do. Very true. I guess I need to join and attend community meetings such as Meetup. You do. My puppy is out here chasing the birds and chasing the squirrels. So I'm about to go out here and play with my puppy. And I'm going to take this meat out and put my potatoes in. Because tonight is family movie night, y'all. Tonight is family movie night. So we're going to have a nice, good meal. Watch a good movie. I bought a new recliner for the family room. I'm probably going to fall dead asleep in it. Probably going to fall asleep. But anyway, yeah. So I've given y'all the game. I've given y'all the tips. It's up to you what you're going to do with it. But I'm going to be honest with you. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. And that's what people on dating apps are doing. Y'all are keep running to dating apps. You keep doing the same thing over and over and over. And the truth is, if I ask any of y'all that have used dating apps, tell me about your time on dating apps. Tell me how long it lasts. Tell me who you met. Tell me what your experience has been like. 95% of y'all are going to say it sucked. I didn't last more than a day or a week or a month. I met all these crazy people that only wanted to have sex or that were sociopaths or psychopaths or narcissists. Like, you're all going to say the same thing. And yet, you keep going on dating apps. So, I just don't know what else to do. Please. So, when I got off the dating apps, that January, January 1, I committed to going out to a social event every week of that year. Every week. Was it 2022? Yeah, it was 2022. I said every week in 2022, I'm going to go out. I'm going to go to a social event. I'm going to go to a restaurant. I'm going to go to a meetup. I'm going to go out. And some weeks, y'all, I went out twice a week. I wound up meeting somebody. I wound up meeting somebody in March and wound up dating that person in August. So it worked. It worked. Okay. So I'm just saying. I want y'all to consider that. All right. I also meet men whilst driving who try to talk to me while in traffic. Okay. Say, throw your number over. Oh, I throw my number over. Yeah. You literally just have to leave your house, ladies. Yeah, you really do. That's it. Dating apps don't work. No, they don't. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I know it was long-winded. I know I went all around the barn with this one because I started off eating and then I go all around the barn. But I hope this was helpful. But this is the truth. Like, I'm telling y'all the truth. And, take it or leave it. But if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. So that's it. I hope y'all have a fabulous day. Ladies, remember, tomorrow is dark feminine versus light feminine energy masterclass. Tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. There is still time to register at the pillar link in my bio. Thank you so much. I love all of you all. Hope you have a fabulous weekend. And as always, stay open to love.